Hello everybody and welcome back to RWBY Analysis and Watch-Alongs, and today we went into volume number 4, chapter 2. Okay, so this is when it starts getting longer. We went through volume 3, survived that, that's what matters. Now, again, I'm just warning you, this is my favorite volume because of reasons, and you know what I like.
Yeah.
So, I'm really curious if you're going to like this too, because it is honestly one of the best volumes. I mean, here's the thing. A lot of people don't like Volume 5. I have problems with Volume 5, but it's not my least favorite. Try to guess which one is. But the thing is, when it comes to Volume 4, it just invites you to kind of like really express the different sides of the characters. And you can already tell, as you see they're separate, what might be happening next. Do you know how it ended? You remember how it ended last time?
Yeah.
You know who might be focused on this time?
I don't know.
Let's hope.
Villains?
No, I mean, saying for the last episode, do you remember how that ended?
What was it like?
It was with Weiss. So
it's gonna be her family. Oh, great.
So
can't wait.
This is a very important episode. I believe this is when Weiss has a moment.
Okay.
I like that we get to see them kind of like more focused on outside of just having like all of them together.
Yeah, because you learn more about them that way.
And it's much more important to do that and to learn about these characters as they are than just to see like they're always together and happy,
groups,
you know.
Yeah.
And someone left a comment which was really like fun to see, that it was very hard for them to get through Volume 4. Another person said that Volume 4 was like their first volume, which brought back a lot of memories.
Wait, it was their first volume?
Well, they watched religiously, basically.
Oh,
yeah.
I thought you meant that they only watched this
they,
volume. I was
they
like, what?
They binged it, but this is like their first
Okay,
dedicated volume. And I'm like, I could see why people would say like when it came out weekly how it was hard to watch, and the reason is because of cliffhangers.
Oh, okay.
When you watch it together, it just feels.
Now, does RWBY
better.
come out one episode a week?
Per week, yeah.
Because they're so short, so I'm surprised that they didn't do like 2.
It's like reading Bleach chapters.
Yeah,
so
I understand that.
Anyway, guys, here we go. Let's get started. Are you looking for more of a Patreon where you guys can get entertained but also get tons and tons of entertainment?
Yes!
Well, look no further, because we have lots and lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of hours.
Who are you?
We're All Ages of Geek, and we're
Where
over
can I
on
find you?
Patreon!
What is your link?
Patreon.com/allagesofgeek.
Patreon.com/allagesofgeek.
If you're hearing this message, you're a part of our Patreon.
You must join.
You must join.
Bye.
Bye. No. You saw the intro? Yeah.
Yeah. It's so calm compared to the last three, like the song at least.
Oh, you know why, too. I love him. Her butler.
It's so cute.
That's just,
Good.
Like, I don't know what they use for their animation, but it just, the expressions are just amazing.
Yeah, that's
like,
amazing.
honestly, it's more emotive than some anime.
Yeah,
You know?
is, yeah.
Because I forgot what anime was that you were even saying, like, some of them just look dead.
With their eyes.
The eyes and stuff. I forget which anime it was, but it's like, this, for some reason, it's like, they have this under, like, even like a program that other people don't use, and it's like...
Even the RWBY anime, their eyes, it's like their eyes on that.
Mm-hmm.
Which we have to finish, though.
Yeah.
Oh, no. Oh, on brand, this house.
Yep.
Oh, God.
Oh, just wait.
That is demonic. Just so sad.
Good afternoon, sister. A pleasure to see you out of your room for a change.
Ew.
Hello, Whitley. You're not sure you.
Oh, it looks really cool.
Uh-huh.
I need crepes for breakfast.
Great.
Okay.
You got these crepes.
I heard father shouting at someone in the study earlier.
Mother?
No, she's already drinking in the garden.
Yeah.
I think it was a man.
Oh.
I just wanted to warn you. I heard you'd asked to sleep with you.
I'll be fine.
I know you will. You're strong. Like winter.
You never liked winter.
Yeah.
True.
He's the youngest?
Yeah.
It's not your resolve.
He goes, sure.
You seem different.
If you've been gone, I'll have you know I didn't stop growing while you were away at Beacon.
No.
Anyway, good luck with father.
Oh my god, their picture.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you.
Yeah. Look how cute he is.
Oh my god, they're so cute. I love how Ruby uses different art though.
Mm-hmm.
What? No. Is he having nightmares? What's happening? Oh, she is. Oh, girl. I hope she talks about it. Like,
Yeah.
oh, that map is huge.
That's the thing with RWBY is like, again, she's trying to act like
Yeah.
the leader right now.
We're not lost. The next town is Shield. My family used to visit it all the time.
Oh, yeah. Don't you have, like, 4 sisters?
7.
7.
Uh-huh.
What? Do we meet all of them?
You meet one, I think?
So, what did you guys do there?
Oh, all sorts of stuff.
He's so
Uh-huh.
It was
cute.
great hiking, you know. And over here is where we went camping. I got my own tent because I was special.
I love them.
Did you like the look?
Yeah, they just kept doing pigtails, but personally I think that more of a warrior's wolf.
Oh.
That's just a ponytail.
I stand by what I said.
You see what I said?
Guys.
What?
What?
Oh no.
What does that remind you of?
Oh.
What does this remind you of?
What is? Should I? What movie?
Disney.
I don't know.
Mulan.
Oh, yeah.
We need survivors.
Over here.
Oh no.
That's where laundry goes off right
Yeah, I
now.
know. Always during dramatic words.
Oh.
What happened? Who killed all of these people?
Bandits.
Oh god.
The whole tribe. With all the band.
Ow. If it's coughing the way the animator looks painful.
Oh.
Alright, we can get into the next village and try to find a doctor there.
Yeah, but if I can take turns here.
I don't know if they'll take it.
You will. Yes.
If we get going now, his chances will be better. I can run ahead and look for help.
Guys.
Is he dead?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh. My god.
Should we bury him?
Oh.
We should go. It's not safe here.
No, y'all have to go.
I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I mean, after all that, yeah. Is he okay?
Yeah.
What's going on? What the hell is that?
Oh, just wait.
Oh no.
Oh, just wait.
Oh no.
There we go.
That is a load of garbage.
What? He's there? Why are you there?
Rock.
Oh, you look different.
Just hear me.
Oh, this is when he needs a spa.
You are
This
a
is when
trusted
stress
Yeah.
begins.
ally to this family, James.
James.
What you're suggesting is absurd.
You are blowing it out of proportion.
Oh my god.
We'll never agree to.
Calm down.
Forget. I hold 2 seats on the council.
Your dust embargo has already cost me millions.
Which you probably brought back.
I promise you I have not forgotten.
So this is about you. It's me. My apologies. You should have moved on.
It's okay.
We'll continue
His
this
father called Shadow.
He looks stressed.
Class
Mhm.
show. Don't worry. I know.
Yeah.
No, it's
Until next time.
each volume. This is when Ironwood needs a spa.
You know, you always have a home in Atlas Academy.
I don't trust you still though.
Before you know. Did you forget your manners while you were away?
Really?
No, Father. I'm sorry.
Can you believe there are still people in the world that blame Atlas for what happened to Beacon, to Vale?
Well, they weren't there.
No wonder Ironwood wasn't stripped of his rank. I suppose the council trusts him. Wouldn't better go worse.
I trust him.
Uh
The turnaround.
Thanks to him, Atlas is forbidden from exporting dust to other kingdoms. A precautionary measure.
oh. Oh my
Until
god.
we're certain no one is going to declare war. How anyone could possibly find that to be sound logic is beyond me. Which is why
There's a
the
picture
Steel
of-
Dust Company will be holding
Whitley.
a charity
Oh,
concert with coming
weird.
weeks. We need to show the people of Redmond that we are on their side. That we are all victims of the fall of Beacon.
That's wonderful news.
I know. And I think it would make a lot of people happy if you perform at the event.
Oh.
Excuse me?
Many forget that you were there. My own daughter, Ashmi, on the ground defending another kingdom. We need to remind them. And we need to show them that the Shmi family is just as strong as
Remember when she
Yeah,
the
so
trailer?
that okay.
Yeah.
That was what that was.
That's what like one of the ones that she had to do.
I think it would make a lot.
Really? You're
this, look at this man.
trash.
Ugh. Volume 4 has such good writing. I don't know who was like a lead on the
Ew.
writing for it, but the dialogue.
Yeah. Oh.
Because it's the exchange of the dialogue which makes it so good.
Hot coffee, Miss King?
Oh.
I always
So
find
cute.
this study dreadfully cool.
Oh boy.
Thank you, Klein.
Yeah.
What I think.
I think it's a balance of toys from the air.
Klein?
He's so cute. Oh my god, he's so cute.
There's nothing happy.
See, okay, notice his eyes.
Yeah, what is
He
that?
changes his personality each time. It's like he sneezes or.
Oh.
Remember like on what you call it, Dragon Ball?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh. Oh no. What is happening? Are they just nightmares?
You could consider it that.
What is happening?
Oh no. Oh. Ooh.
Oh no.
Oh.
Oh, she's so cute. Oh my. No.
Yeah.
Just like we practiced.
Oh my god. So he recorded it
Yeah.
back then? Oh my god, that's
Remember
so
she
sad.
trained him?
Keep your grip tight.
Oh.
Don't forget to keep your front foot forward.
Mm.
Ready?
And he does this every day.
Oh, he does it every day?
Yep.
Oh.
Again.
And it's probably hard for him to hear her voice too.
Uh-huh.
Okay. No.
Aw.
You think you aren't cheating.
Yeah.
You take a break.
Oh, that's so sad.
Uh-huh.
I know this can be frustrating.
Oh my god. Oh.
And I know this is just the beginning.
Oh.
Let's say it was Ruby seeing him do this.
Jaune,
Oh.
I want you to know that I'm just
Aw.
Like, I love you.
Yeah, girl. Like, stop. That's so sad. Oh. Stop.
All right, Jaune.
Oh my god.
Follow these instructions. Shield up.
Look at him.
Aw.
Keep your grip tight. Don't forget to keep your front foot forward.
I kind of hope she doesn't interrupt him.
Ready?
Yeah, just watch.
Go. Okay.
No.
Because it's his way of not even coping, but it's the only way he can fight.
Yeah. Oh my god. That one broke me.
Yeah, that's honestly that's the
That's
scene I was
so
saying.
sad.
This is the thing. When it comes to Jaune, the only way he's capable of coping
Yeah.
and moving forward, and honestly, it's not even just moving forward. It's just being able to cope with all of this and being able to fight
Yeah.
is by hearing her voice. As you see what he did with his weapons.
Yeah.
You see what he's wearing. You see what he's doing. He's not only carrying out her memory, but it is the closeness.
Yeah.
It is the presence of Pyrrha that is what makes him actually just move forward in
Yeah.
his life. And to me, it's like that is beautiful writing for his character because you know in a lot of shows it's I'm gonna move forward, I'm fine, I'm not. It's like after like this like countermeasures of like depression
Yeah.
and everything else, it's like sometimes characters just get over it like that. A natural way of showing it is people, all of them, this team right
Yeah.
now, is dealing with it in their own way. And you're going to see even with like Ren and Nora how it affected
What is
them.
going on with those two?
As you can see
Yeah.
with Ren, how he's
Yeah.
been acting. You'll see that later.
Okay.
I know you're going to like it.
Okay.
But the thing is, it has a lot to do with things you may already know
Okay.
with what they mentioned
Okay.
in previous volumes. But
Oh, their backstory.
yeah. So with Pyrrha, it's like she was this glue that kept the team together. It's like Jaune may have been considered like the leader, but
Yeah.
she was this glue, you know? And Jaune without her he's a mess.
Yeah.
And this is his way of like saying like she is here. So it's like this ritual
That's
he
so
does at night
sad.
to train.
So
and
he does it every night?
to be away from everybody
that's
and
so
has to do it
sad.
alone. And it's like he waits until just think about this.
Yeah.
He waits until everyone's asleep. That's why with RWBY she heard
Oh, okay.
her saying
Yeah.
Jaune, and RWBY is also going through her own struggles. Which
I hope
is,
they talk.
I know.
Like at least about like her
You'll see.
because he hasn't. I feel like he kind of they haven't really talked about what happened. I mean the whole team, but I feel like those two more
Yeah.
they're like closer than the other two. So I feel like if they have like a conversation about how they're both feeling, because you could tell she's going through a lot too, and it's like
That's
I want
the
them
thing.
to talk.
That's the thing with RWBY is that I don't want anyone to ever like hate RWBY this volume because again it's the whole circle thing I was talking about
Yeah.
how people like hate on RWBY thinking that she's like weak this entire volume, which you know but you have your own like opinion, that's what makes you human, yeah, but at the end of the day with RWBY is that I view it as she's seeing how everyone else is suffering and she doesn't want to
She
be
can't break
Yeah.
because she like if she breaks,
Yeah,
they're all
everyone's-
gonna break
They're-
because she
she's
is
the
the
leader
leader.
character.
She has to keep them all together.
And it's like with Jaune, it's like Jaune would argue and say like he's the leader, but right now it is RWBY
It's her,
because
yeah.
it's like Jaune is a mess. And with RWBY too, you'll see in later volumes she's going through a lot of other things
Yeah.
with certain things that might come up. Some things you might already know when it comes to what happened with
Yeah.
Cinder. So it's like trying to figure out what the hell just happened with the whole Cinder situation, coping with Pyrrha's death, coping with everyone, how they're reacting to all this.
Yeah.
Her sister literally being, you know, her arm gone and going through an extreme amount of PTSD and depression. Like all this, her team being gone, her best friend
Yeah.
being gone. It's like right now it's as if like her world is thrown upside down, but RWBY as being RWBY is I want to be positive.
Yeah.
I want to show people that, you know, you can still keep moving forward. Like she is what Monty wanted to say,
Yeah.
what she is, which is keep moving forward. That's what she's doing. She's trying her hardest to show people that even in your roughest times, you need to keep moving forward. And same thing with like Weiss and everything. Now that scene with her and Jacques is one of the best scenes for dialogue, I have to say, because it was so natural.
Yeah.
There was no music, and that's the thing. If you can, because as much as I do like music in shows, because they do help like bring emotion and everything else, if you can make a scene without much music still be very immersive and believable, you're a good writer.
Yeah.
That entire scene when it was Whitley, then he's like, oh, you have to go and see father. Then Ironwood is there when he was talking about the business falling and people blaming Atlas and everything else. Like, don't you think that was very natural?
Yeah, it was.
Because why? Because why? It was a dialogue.
Yeah.
It wasn't like, let's go and show and tell and this and that. It was like, let's do our dialogue. Because show is better than tell, but dialogue is stronger than showing. And it's like, it's so good because the way they just did it adds so much more to her relationship with him.
Yeah, I don't like him.
You don't even have to know him to know him.
No, there all those, like I think I said it last time, he's literally the father from Game of Thrones.
Yes.
All those characters are written the same,
Yep.
but they're all different in their
Yes.
own way. But you literally, there's so many shows where you can lump them all together and you're like, you all are the same person.
Exactly.
And you could just tell just by like who he is. Also, is that a picture of himself in the
Yes.
back? Dude.
Yes.
Also, is he like kind of grooming his son to be like the next him?
Yep, I was
That's why he
saying
has a
with
picture
Whitley.
of him.
Yep.
Don't like that. I feel like
Because see how Whitley was acting?
I feel like he changed a lot. Like he said, "Oh, I grew up when you left."
Yeah.
Like I feel like maybe I don't know if we're gonna see them either younger, but I feel like maybe when was it Whitley?
Whitley, yeah.
When Whitley was younger, maybe he wasn't that bad as he is now. Is because his father's like
He's
grooming
afraid
him
of
to
him.
be that way.
He's
but,
afraid, but he is also
yeah.
like, he is super young, so whatever Whitley does, like he may seem like he's
No,
like,
but he's literally being
he's
groomed.
a child.
He's
Like,
literally a child.
Exactly, and it's like with what he's doing to him is like he saw an opportunity. Like he couldn't break Weiss, and Weiss was kind of like
And he's
going
also a
her
man.
own way. But exactly,
And he's also
that's
a man.
the
That's
thing.
the only son, and this is usually what
That's the thing,
happens in
the
stories
heir,
like
the
that.
heiress,
Yeah.
and everything else. So you can't hate Whitley, but even if you don't like Whitley,
No,
as
I feel
a
bad
child,
for him.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because he's grooming him.
Yeah.
And it's like I get the fact is like, oh, I want someone to take over the business, but you don't do that.
Yeah.
You literally that's disgusting. That's wrong. And he's literally a child, and stuff like this happens, and it's so disgusting that it's just like, what is wrong with people? And he couldn't. The thing is, you could tell like he's like, oh, where's your manners, Weiss? He questions her. He tries to belittle her. Doesn't get to her as much as it did, because look how Weiss was like before.
Yeah,
she
was. Even the way she was talking,
Yeah.
like to him, it was more casual. Like it wasn't like a formal way. I feel like in the beginning, if this was her like volume 1 talking to him, it would be so different because she changed so much within the volume. So I don't know. Like I don't know what's gonna happen from here.
With Whitley, it's like you have to see. It's like he is like old Weiss, but also
How old is he? He's like 12,
geez.
13.
Yeah, he's around like 12,
Yeah.
13 years old, and it's like he's basically he's trying to make a copy of him.
Yeah,
and it's
that's like that whole picture
he's also
thing.
very
was
afraid.
literally-
He's also very, very afraid. Because it's just like with Weiss, oh, I'll cut you off, I'll do this, and he also. What's different though is like Weiss saw Winter. Like Winter was very like very stuck in the ways of the family, but also went her own way when it comes to like dealing with Atlas, the military, everything else. And it's like she had that to go on. It's like with Whitley, he kind of is trying to overpower and overstep Weiss because even though like he was saying, I consider you my sister still. It's like he views his sisters as they're more rebellious than me.
Yeah.
I am the favorite. I am
I'm
gonna
doing
get
what
everything.
family's telling
because
me.
what father tells me, and it's scary that he's like, oh, mother's like drinking and this and that. I'm just like, and you could tell how bad it is. Now there's gonna be so much more explored with this family and the Schnee. I'm very, very passionate about the Schnee family. Like I could go on for hours about like how, like not even just like why it's so beautifully structured with how they write them, but also because there's a lot of lineage within it, and also how why it's important of her breaking away, but also she's smart about it. She's not being like this rebellious youth that's like, trying to change. It's like she's smart. She knows how to work it, and honestly, it's like she doesn't hate the Schnee. She just doesn't
want
like
that
the way
lifestyle.
her father is.
I don't blame her.
Exactly, and it's like I could see her changing everything within the Schnee, because you'll see later on like Winter and what she does, because you already saw what she does in Basic Volume 3, but she gets more prominent within the further volumes. With Weiss though, I feel like she might be the one to change everything, because Whitley's too young and he has to be like someone that is just showed a different life, and Winter is involved with the military and everything else, and then with Atlas and Ironwood and everything. Weiss I think is going to be the one, because it's so important to realize that when you have this plot, why is it focusing? Because they didn't have to. They could have just said, this is her backstory, this is her father, and then make her rebellious youth. The way they write Weiss is, while she did quote unquote rebel, she's not a rebel.
Yeah.
And I like that, because there's too many stories
like that.
I'm gonna be a rebel, I'm gonna go do this, and it's like, no, that's not what RWBY is, or RWBY shouldn't be. RWBY shows that you can have original plots with these characters, at least in earlier volumes too.
Yeah.
And I feel like with Weiss in her own right is showing us that it's like she doesn't want to do what her father is saying to her, but it's not like this full rebellion.
Yeah.
Where she's like changing everything about herself.
Stereotypical
Yeah,
MCs, yeah.
exactly. And also like when it comes to like her butler,
Oh, he's so cute.
I think it's whenever he sneezes or he does something where he switches personalities. I think honestly it's with Launch from Dragon Ball.
Yeah.
That's the vibe I got. Like
Yeah.
because I know he's inspired by I think isn't it the 7 oh god from the dwarfs from
Oh yeah. Oh, that would make sense.
I think that's what he's right. Let me know.
That would make sense though, because he has all the personality. That would be funny.
And it's like I love him because you know how it is. You know when like you have rich families and then the butler. You've seen like even
so many.
Even in Evergarden.
Yes.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It's like you could see like even in anime, it's always like you got the rich kid, and then like they have either a really good life and they're really spoiled and bitchy, and then they got the butler that kind of humbles them, or it's rich kid unhappy with their life, and then butler or maid or whoever helps them through it. And I love that dynamic. It's because it's so done. Yeah. But this is not tropey at all, and it's just something that is adorable to me because it's like showing you that this kid has another way of being raised by someone that actually cares about them. And you know, when they were young, based on what you see, is like he would make jokes with her, because he knows, you know.
Yeah, because he knows the
and especially
father.
Seeing, and he's like, oh, Klein will handle it. Klein will handle it. I'm just like, really? He's so like he gets worse.
Yeah, I already don't like him. So.
No, it gets worse.
Okay, great.
He is I'm not gonna say he's like the worst of the worst, but he's the most annoying character because you know exactly who he is.
Oh yeah, big time.
They're
all written the same.
And to be, I don't know if I can't say this yet, but
Don't
it's like it's with him. No, you knew it was from the short that he married into the family.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So it's like it's not even. So I'm just like, dude, you're really like utilizing all of this. I'm just like, it's so screwed up on so many different levels. Yeah. And it's like, oh, I'm just gonna take this. Do you remember how Nicholas used to be? And then they're talking about the street. It was kind. Everyone was, and then he took it. It was just like, I'm gonna change this, and it's mine now. And look what happened. Yeah. Like you gotta say, like as like running a business and making the money, hey, great, whatever. But if you're gonna just have
he has no moral.
Exactly.
No
if you
moral.
have no moral and you're treating your family like that, and you made your wife get to the point where she has to drink in the garden every day, there's something.
I don't know if it's a spoiler, but do we learn more about the wife?
Yes.
Like her backstory.
She mentions it. You meet her more. I think it's. Jeez, is that volume 8? It's one of it's later volumes, or it might be. I don't know. It might be this. I think you see her. You think you see her in this, but then she gets more involved in volume 8. Or 7. One of them. Oh my! They're mixed right now. Also, Weiss's outfit is best in this volume. Nice. I don't hate the other Weiss volume outfits, but I still think this one's the best.
It's pretty.
The other ones are okay, but they're very saturated compared to what Weiss is, and I feel Weiss is very while she can wear
blues and whites.
Yeah,
that's it.
And it's like no, but it's the newer ones are still blue, but they're very Yang. I feel like would have a she's earthy tones, but can also pass in more popping colors. It's like Weiss. I feel like
it has to be the faded.
What's that
faded blue?
What's that type of? I don't know what type of style it is. Where it's they have a lot of edgy kids can wear it. Yeah. It's with Weiss. It's her outfit doesn't look edgy in future volumes, but it's the colors,
it's not her.
The blue specifically. Yeah. So this is very her.
Subtle.
You know, I feel
subtle colors.
Volume 4, and I don't remember Volume 5 is different outfits, but it's this is to me. I feel is their best outfits. I just like how they changed outfits.
Yeah, I know. Thank God.
Oh my God. But I'm just going forward. I think Blake is next or Yang, and I think it's Blake. I think they're going in order. But do you notice something with Ren and Nora? What they looked at?
That thing. I don't know if that has something to do with their backstory.
Yeah.
Okay, because they looked like they were familiar with whatever it is.
They were
so maybe
do you remember anything what they said about their?
I don't remember because she said it so fast, so I don't know.
Yeah, so it's that will be brought up, and also with they get I don't know if it's a full episode, but it's half an episode, so you see it. It's not just told. Okay. So you will I don't know if it's next or I think it is soon because again. RWBY, each volume usually has 12 episodes, plus they're only 14 minutes.
That's the thing.
That's why they should do more. I'm just ugh. That's why when you watch it in full, it's different than when you watch it separate. But I hope it's the next episode. I don't think it is, but when it gets to it, you'll know.
Great. Can't wait.
But anyway, guys, we have an amazing day. Stay weird, stay wonderful, stay awesome. Till next video, just fangirl, fanboy, fan person every single day. Bye.